welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Remy and I share lots of vegan recipes and tips to help you live well, and today we're going to be doing some Asian vegan cooking. I'm so excited about this video. I felt like it would be great timing to share some of my favorite cultural dishes with you because in all of my three cultures, Korean, Japanese, and Taiwanese, we celebrate the New Year based on the lunar calendar versus the the January 1st calendar. And so I'm going to share some of the dishes that we usually eat around this time of year to celebrate. They're symbolic, traditional, and honestly some of my favorite dishes in the world. So we're going to be making some Korean glass noodle stir fry or Japchae, some stir fried rice cake or nian, and then last we're going to make some Japanese hot pot. All of the recipes will be linked down below in the description box, so check it out and let's get started. The first recipe we're going to be making is Chopchat. It's a Korean stir-fried glass noodle dish, and to make it you need these sweet potato glass noodles. They've got a really cool texture, very bouncy, and they're naturally gluten-free. Then we're going to saute our veggies, and traditionally when you make this dish you would saute all of your veggie ingredients individually and then at the end combine it all together. But this is a little bit of a hack and an easier way to go about it, and how my harmony used to make it. So you want to saute your harder veggies first, like your carrots and your onions. Add your shiitake mushrooms, then minced garlic, gluten-free soy sauce, coconut sugar, and a touch of sesame oil. Then saute to combine, and just make sure you don't overcook. You still want your veggies to maintain a nice bite. Then we're going to add our scallions, and we're going to use some kitchen scissors to chop our glass noodles and add them to the pan as well, and just gently toss to combine everything. The last thing we're going to add is some spinach, and you just want to cook this for a few minutes until the spinach is nice and soft. And when you're ready, finish it off with a generous sprinkle of toasted white sesame seeds. And if you want to get extra, you can add a little vegan egg as well. The next recipe we're making is stir-fried rice cakes, also called nian, and this is made with rice cakes, of course. So you want to soak them in some cool water to help them hydrate again. And we're going to start by chopping all of our veggies. We're using napa cabbage, baby bok choy, and shiitake mushrooms as well. Traditionally, it's pretty common to make this dish with some kind of meat base, so we're going to use some tempeh in place of what would usually be pork or something like that. We're going to saute it with garlic and a small amount of our sauce, saving the rest for later, just to get some nice browning on it and some color. Now we're going to add our veggies, some sliced shiitake mushrooms, our baby bok choy, and finally our napa cabbage. Then we're going to add our remaining sauce along with our rice cakes after we drain them, and we're going to saute until combined. To help the rice cakes soften up even more, we're just going to add a little bit of veggie broth to the pan, cover, and let cook and absorb. And then finish it off with some green onions. Last but not least, we're going to make a Japanese style hot pot. Now this is really easy to make and very customizable. It's also kind of a social dish. Usually you would eat it at a gathering or with your family members. And really all you need to do is prepare your veggies. So I like to prep all of my veggies in advance and have them ready to go, because usually you kind of add more as you eat. You can also make some fun decorative pieces like these mushrooms. I also love to add konnyaku, which is a mountain yam based cake of a kind. It's really hard to describe what it is, but it's textural and it absorbs flavors really nicely. Now, carrots are another staple, and they kind of help to sweeten the broth as well. You can cut them into slices like this, or you could get a little bit more fun and slice them into little pieces and use a food cutter and make flower shapes. This is really, really common in Japan, especially with carrots, because they're really easy to shape. Anyway, once you have all of your veggies ready and your ingredients, we're going to grab our pot. I'm using this stone pot and adding some veggie broth, and then just want to place your ingredients into the pot and arrange them. Usually you would serve this on some kind of gas burner or an electric stovetop so that it can keep boiling. I'm gonna show you how to do this stovetop, and it's very simple. You just cook it as you would any other soup, and you just wanna cook it long enough so that your veggies soften. And then as you go, you can add more ingredients to the pot to cook and continually eat. When you serve, everyone can enjoy it with seasonings of their choice. Alrighty, well that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did by giving this video a thumbs up, and I'll know to make more videos like this. I have another video coming up that'll be a little bit of a surprise, I think. It's Brazilian themed, and I'm so excited about this video and all these recipes because when I first went vegan, I remember feeling like I wouldn't be able to partake in my culture anymore, but the truth is I actually ended up having a lot more fun working with my dad and my family members to veganize classic dishes, and in a way it helped us to kind of bond a little bit more because, you know, a lot of people really do feel like going vegan means you're rejecting your culture. So I hope that this video shows you that that is not the case. Veganizing your favorite dishes is a lot of fun, and in most cases pretty easy as well. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell button so that you know when I upload the next video, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!